All right, so the World Tournament has officially started on the JP version. The 46th World Tournament. This is a very important one because this is where you could easy A the Int LR Piccolo specifically, right? Int LR Piccolo's easy A is actually quite a solid unit. I think he's pretty strong for a free-to-play unit. Given you have a Gohan with him, he's able to guard, get some extra defense stuff, and a lot of people are confused. Okay, how do you easy A him and a lot of these other World Tournament units? And I'll kind of give you guys a breakdown of what's going to happen. So, if we go over here, actually, this is the wrong one. Yeah, I clicked on the wrong max, my bad. This is my ranking real quick. I have to make sure I keep top on local, but essentially there's different ways you can get the different EZA medals. So right here you see this. This is what's called the Hercules signature, Mr. Satan signature, and essentially what this here is you are able to get this item from being and local rankings, right? So you see if you're top 3 local rankings, you get 90 of them right here. You see this 90 right here, that's what you get. If you're 4 to 10, you get 70, 11 to 20, you get 60, and so on and so forth. So you get these little signature things from here. And you also get a lot of them from missions, right? You see I get some from here in the missions, from here in the missions, right? Just by doing all of this. And then one last thing, you also do get these from daily missions on top of that. So if we take a look here at my daily missions for the World Tournament specifically, where are they? It's in here. One of these. Is it in the first one? Okay, no, so for clearing 3 a day, you get another 3 right here. So essentially, if you get all the missions done and stuff like that, you can get around like 60, 70 from just the missions. On top of that, you get another 90 from, like, let's say if you rank top 3 in local, and you get around 150 of them. Now, if we go over here to the exchange shop, this is where you're able to exchange these actual, Mr. Satan little signature things here. And this is how you're able to easy it into LR Piccolo. If you take a look here, you can use it for an infinite number of times. And we see the different EZA medals. These are the World Tournament Unit EZA medals, where you EZA, let's say, the HL Bardock, the Tech Super Saiyan Goku, and the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that all have EZA during the celebration, right? Now, you do want to get a lot of different medals for these guys is the biggest issue here. So, like, if we take a look at the total number of medals, Piccolo, his medals cost actually 3 of the Satan little, signatures right there. So in order to fully easy into Piccolo, since it costs 3 each and you need 45 each, you actually need to have a total of 135 of these signatures. So you actually do want to get a bare minimum. What local ranking is that gonna be? Because you got, like, let's say you get 70, 69 from the missions here. Let's say you have these 63 right here, for example. You want to have at least, yeah, you want to have, how much is that brain work, please? That's what, 75 from here, so you want to get like 80 at the bare minimum, which is top 10 local. Not the worst thing to ask for. And let's say if you have 70, then you can even get top 30. Not the biggest deal if you want to just easy a Piccolo. But again, there's also the other World Tournament units, which, we'll take a look at here. There's the actual ranking rewards where, across every single person in the world. If you see right here, I'm at 223, but essentially right here, just taking a look, we could also get the EZA medals themselves. So obviously, in order to EZA these units, we need these medals specifically. I believe you need 15 bronze, you need 15 bronze, 40 silver, and then 30 of the gold and a rainbow one specifically. And I believe right here, again, these are all the medals. So if you're like rank 1 in the world, you get 120 for each of them. You're able to easy all of them very easily. But you need to get about like 2k right here. If you're top 2000, you get 90, then top 5000 you get 60, and then it just goes on and forth. So you really want to get top 2000. I feel like that's obviously going to be the more realistic thing here to get easy medals. And then you're able to easy A basically all 3 of the units, because you'll have these right here, and then if you're like top 2000, you're likely going to be like top 1 local here, or top 3 local at the bare minimum, I feel like. And then you're gonna get 90 of the same like exchanges. Then you can exchange the rest of the silver ones you're missing here, because you'll be missing about what 30 or so, and then you'll have you should have like enough leftovers probably, so it'll be very tight. It's the one thing I'm saying. So I'm not really a big fan of how they're handling it personally, because I feel like they made it a very tight restriction. I might as well go in here and I'll just play a little bit more of the world tournament. I think they did definitely make the restriction a little more tighter than they should have, because it's just gonna not be too common. Oh, I actually have to, what am I doing here? Oh no, I'm a fraud. It just not really good, I feel. Because you have to get really high in these tournaments, and I feel like a lot of people are not going to have access to some of these EZAs. Now, if you're really focusing on just getting one or two of these EZA units done, then it's not really going to be that big of a deal. But if you're trying to get multiple of these units done, it will be an issue. Now, one final thing I do want to note here, we see this news again. We see like you can EZA Piccolo and stuff like that. It talks about the signatures that you could exchange. These are the metals you need. But the last thing I need to bring up, it's not actually in here, right? But it's just showing everything here. Is actually you need the metals to EZA this Kid Goku too. You can't even EZA all the units at all. You have to pick which units you want to EZA. I don't know. I feel like if they're going to EZA all these units in multiple of these tournaments, they should give us options in order to actually have that done at a more reasonable rate compared to what we're seeing right here. Now, again, the final thing I want to bring up, this is not really related to the tickets necessarily. Well, it is related to the tickets. We'll talk about the tickets right now, but it's not related to the actual EZA medal specifically. So they also have a change to how the tickets are going to work starting from the next tournament, not this tournament. What's going to happen is that they're going to get rid of these silver tickets for you, and they're going to change essentially it to where we could actually do multi-summons now, both in the Dragon Ball Saga banner and the GSSR banner. Right, so it says, after the 47th Budokai, we plan to perform a continuous gacha with the SSR confirmed ticket and then the normal Tenkaichi ticket, which is the Dragon Ball Saga banner. So we'll be able to do basically multi-summons there. We don't know how large the multi-summons are going to be, like 5, 7, or 10 units, but you are able basically to stockpile your tickets for the next World Tournament. So if you're willing to wait, you could just stockpile the tickets and then do all your summons next World Tournament, and then you have all the GSSRs, right? Or you could just use them now, right? I just want to let you guys know it is very helpful, especially for the Dragon Ball Saga banner, because I say especially for those who are saving all like their Dragon Ball Saga banner tickets and have been saving it for a while. Definitely just wait until the next World Tournament and don't even summon on this one, because it's like you're just gonna be way better off just doing these multi summons when you have like, how many freaking tickets you have? Like, I don't know, like 30 gold tickets and like 100 of silver tickets. I don't know, something like that. You got a bunch of them. But keep in mind, they're gonna discontinue the silver gacha tickets, and then the other ones, right? If you have 5 silver gacha tickets, you'll get a guaranteed GSSR ticket, and then 5 silver the Tenkaichi tickets will become one of the normal gold ones, right? So I'm assuming if you have like 4 silver tickets, they just stay in your account basically, but we'll see what happens there. But again, this is going to be done later on, once it's done in the actual app. They'll let us know. But yeah, again, that's going to be from the 47th Budokai, right? This is the 46th, so it's going to be quite some time, like a few months. But that is pretty much it, how to get LR Piccolo's EZA and stuff like that. If you want to specifically get LR Piccolo's EZA, you only really need to get like, top 30, top 20. So it's not that big of a deal for him specifically if you don't really care about these other units like these 3 or the Gohan. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.